Hello, this is Spidey1958 and welcome to my Let's Play Industrial Automation. Last time, as you remember, we finally automated our peat farm, and except for having to produce lots of sand for it, it's pretty much been self-sustaining. So far I've had to convert a fair amount of cobble into sand to keep it going, but when we build the tree farm, it will help supply at least some of our sand needs. So I tried to be more organized this video and got a lot of stuff that you'd already seen me built ahead, but we still need to build the actual arboretum and the logger. So let's go ahead and get those built quick and get to our building. So the first thing we're going to need is 2 sturdy machines. So let me go ahead and get 2 of those built. And first of all, we need the arboretum, which is basically this pattern with a gold in each corner, which gives us our arboretum. And then the logger is the same pattern but with diamonds in the corner. So that gives us our arboretum and our logger. So let's go ahead and head out. And you'll notice I built a couple more peat-fired engines, some redstone engines, and some automatic crafting tables and that. You'll see what I'm going to do with all those later. So let's go ahead and head out here. And the first thing we're going to do is build the supplies sections for supplying our tree farm. So let's go ahead and go in here. And we're going to go ahead and make this trough a little longer. And go ahead and break this for the moment. Set it down right here. And then run some, let's take care of that piece of dirt. I do have the problems, as you undoubtedly noticed, with the drills so fast that I quite often wind up drilling extra blocks out that I don't want to remove. So, okay, first thing, go ahead and get some cobble here and reconnect our network. And click on this, set it back to 1 and true. Okay. Now we're going to need our basic logistics pipes. Now I could, if I had this actually going 1 block higher, I could get rid of a lot of these additional logistics pipes, but I like the access. So I'm actually not building as compact as I could by any stretch of the imagination. But I like to be able to access, and it's a little easier for you people to see the machines when I build them this way. Okay. Now the first thing I'm going to build here is I'm going to have 2 different ways to build fertilizer. So you can't use 2 supplier pipes doing the same thing. So I'm doing stuff a little bit differently here. And let's see, I get some wooden transports here. What I'm basically building here is a simple little production machine is going to produce fertilizer for us. So I didn't think this design out, so I'm afraid I am sort of designing in my head. Actually, let's go ahead and place down a couple additional ones here that we're going to need, crafting tables. And we're going to put a redstone engine down here. And we're going to put a lever right here. So I'm going to have to go over here quick and steal some sand. And we're going to go ahead and set up our crafting recipe here. And they've changed this recipe a couple times, so it may take me a moment here. There we are. So we're going to go ahead and throw this in here. And we're going to set down a requester pipe right here. Excuse me, a provider pipe. And get out our handy dandy wrench. And we're going to tell it oh, it wasn't provider we wanted. I did that wrong again. I'm sorry, I always get these pipes confused. And I don't know why. What we want is a supplier pipe. Okay, so this is going to automatically pull sand. We'll have and we're also going to tell it to keep 2 appetite in the system. Now we don't actually have appetite in our system yet, but we will once we get our main sorting room up and going. So, and then we're going to go ahead here, and here we're going to put a basic provider pipe. Next, we need a couple supplier pipes, which I thought I had built, but as usual, I did not actually do it. So let's go and grab some let's grab a little glow dust and lapis lazuli, because I will find other pipes that I've forgotten to build. So we'll put a couple of those in our inventory. And we'll go over here. And we'll need 2 crafting pipes, so let's go ahead and build those first. Which, if you remember right, is basically lapis lazuli on the outside of a basic logistics pipe. And we're going to need 2 more supplier pipes, which I can never remember if it's above. That's a request. That's a provider. And I did do the checking. The occasional lag spikes that I've been seeing are basically when Fraps changes files, and I haven't come up with any way to get around that. So let's go ahead and put our 2 crafting pipes in. And we'll need some dirt and some ash. So let's go ahead and get some ash and then get some dirt. And let's go ahead and turn this machine on. So for this one, if you put 1 sand and 8 ash around it, you get 2 fertilizer. And if you take a fertilizer and surround it with dirt, you get humus, which is what you need for tree farms. So let's go ahead and click on our pipes here, import our recipes, and there we go. So now we should be able to supply everything we're going to need for our tree farm. And let's make sure I put this back on. Nope. I was doing testing in my testing world and I forgot to put it back. So we'll get it back there and let's go sleep. So we're going to need 2 more. Oh, we've got our 3 pipes. We should have all the pipes we're going to need for the moment. So let's head out here. Grab our logger and our arboretum. Line up on our current ones. So we want to go right here, and I like to count 10 out. You may notice, to make it look a little nicer, I did put some stone brick walls around, and I will probably continue doing that with my other ones. So let's go out 11 squares. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And we'll put our arboretum down right there. And we'll put our logger down there. And over on this side, we'll put our 2 peat engines. And And we'll go ahead and take a trench. I already extended my supply pipes out here, so we'll go ahead and put down a basic logistics pipe here. Then we're going to go down under here. And put our supply pipes down. Supplier pipes. And of course I forgot to bring any peat or humus with me. So let me build some humus here quick. And grab some peat. So go ahead and click with our wrench. Set that to partial requests. And we'll set this for 32. Oh, 35. Close enough. And we'll do the same in this one. And again, partial requests. And we'll zoom out one more here. And we'll go ahead and put another one here. Whoops, we have to click on the wall. And this one, we'll go ahead and have it keep 2 full stacks of 64 in here. And of course it's hard to actually see the number. And there might be a way to shift, well, let's see if I shift click. Nope, how about left click? Left click decrements, right click increases. And again, we'll set partial requests to yes. And we might as well go ahead and click, put the humus we collected in here. And while we're here, let's go ahead and in my handy backpack, I put some saplings. So let's go ahead and fill the saplings. One advantage of cutting down the sheer number of trees I've cut down is I have lots of saplings. And let's go ahead and get our dirt back. Whoops. I seem to have failed jumping. And now as soon as we connect this pipe up, it should automatically start supplying those and getting them ready for the rest of our stuff that we're doing. So there we collect it. Everything's green. And we should see here shortly stuff beginning to flow in. And here it comes now. So both the peat and the humus is filling up the machines as we speak. So now we need to set it up to get all the nice things out. So the first thing we're going to do is go ahead and put a, we can put these away for the moment, and get out these, and these, and some of these, and some of these. And I'm going to just go ahead here and stick my extra peat in there. Okay. So out of this we're going to get sand. So we're going to put an iron pipe there. We're going to go ahead and put an advanced insertion pipe here. So it's going to refill the saplings, and then any extra saplings it sends are going to go into this pipe here. And let's go ahead and get this set the right way. And actually, this one here we also want to be an iron pipe. And here we're going to put two woodens. Put a copper and an iron here. And run this over. And again, set it right with our wrenches, as I showed last time. If you don't do that, things don't work so well. That there. Now we also need to get out our actually, so let's go ahead and make this one an iron too. This will actually get our wood out. And those all appear to be going the right way. And again, I forgot my golden pipe. So we'll get that in a minute. For a moment, we'll go ahead and put cobblestone down so this can get working. And we need to put down our two redstone engines. And then put down our various redstone torches to get everything going. Okay, that looks good. We should be fine there. Let's go get a golden pipe and some more apatite, because I have a feeling I'm going to need a little bit more. So let's go ahead and grab half a stack of that. And we'll go ahead and put back our resources there. And we'll grab, put these back. I'll keep some cobble just in case. Grab a gold pipe. Okay, that should be what we need. So let's go ahead and sleep and make it day again. And as we see, it's already beginning to place down the humus. So let's go in here. And we'll throw some apatite in here along with some extra sand. That should give us a nice reserve. And hopefully as we get more engines online, we'll start producing enough ash to meet most our needs, but that's going to take a few more engines. So you get about 1 ash, I think, for every 1.5 peat that you burn. So let's wander out here and see how everything's going. Looks good there. Still placing down, but refilling. Okay, let's give that a while to run. And let's head over here to the building I built, which I made a major mistake on. And I'll show you that here in a moment. I basically built it the same height as that because I wanted 4 squares inside, but I built the floor too high. So what I'm going to have to do is go ahead and finish removing this floor and put down a new floor. And I'm going to do that off camera. But first of all, I want to show you these here. These are Hlights from Third Mike's Modern mod. And let me show you quick how to build those, because they make a nice light. They're a cheaper recipe than either of Redpower's or Buildcraft's lights, but they don't have, you can't turn them on and off. They're basically fancy torches. And to build them, you basically need some glass. Whoops, wrong chest again. And some redstone. So if you go here and you put redstone with some glass, whoops, it goes the other way. If you put glass with redstone under it, you get a halogen light. They make good lighting for places where you don't need to control lighting because you can stick them on the ceiling. Other than that, they're really no better than a torch, but they look nicer for industrial things. So you'll find the link to that mod as usual in my mod links. So if you have any questions or problems, let me know. Okay. So let me go ahead and clear out that floor because I want to show you another use for the Philosopher's Stone here once I do that. So hold on a moment here. Okay, I'm back. As you see, our tree farm has fully grown and is actually growing and supplying trees now. So let's go ahead and break this pipe right here quick and then put a gold pipe down. Now normally the iron pipe would slow down the gold pipe, but because I'm using the Build Power crossover, it basically modifies iron pipes so they don't actually slow down the stuff going through them. So we should now have a good supply here running into our system. except for the fact that when I set the wood here, I used the wrong wood. So this is the standard diamond pipe. I basically have it set for up here is where the wood goes. Down here is where the sapling goes. You saw us set this up last time. And if you put the wrong wood in, it doesn't work well. So let's go ahead and throw this wood in here. And now we're producing wood and saplings. In the future, we'll have some use for that too. But for now, I'm happy with that. So let's go quick and look at the building. Well, let's actually go sleep quick. Let's grab some bricks out of here. And then go to our smooth stone. Grab some smooth stone. That should be more than enough. And I've temporarily turned off the smooth stone brick generator, though I'm still having it generate smooth stone for other builds. I'm not sure what I'm going to use for my next building that I can get in large quantities. I wouldn't mind building something out of either basalt or marble. So what I did is I went ahead and set up a clearer in here rather than clearing it all manually. So we can go here and gather everything up, including my landmarks, which I quite often forget. And it looks like I already lost one there. So let's go ahead and let this finish, and I'll be back as soon as it's done. Okay, I'm back. Now I could have just used my filler to fill this in like I normally do, but I thought I'd show you a couple other uses of the Philosopher's Stone. So if you normally right-click, it will use whatever the most common material in your inventory to create a wall. So let's go in here and created a wall. Now if you look down to the ground when you right click on it, it creates a floor. But what you can also do is if you hit the G key, it switches to what's called extension mode, and what it does then, it instead of creating new walls, it just extends what you have. But you have to be sure to click down at your feet, as I just demonstrated. Now you can also charge it up . And then when you click, it does a much larger area. Whoops. And as usual, I have to be more careful about where I click. So as you can see, you can quickly build walls and buildings and stuff like that by using this mode, as long as you don't click wrong. And it will only put blocks where there's empty space, so you don't have to worry about it going outside. So if we go here, and obviously this is a dangerous tool for me because I seem to be heck bent on misclicking. Oh, I didn't get that torch. And there our room's all done. Oh, except for this one corner. Okay. So I think that's where we'll end this episode. Next episode, I'm going to go ahead and build a storage facility here in my room. And then I'm going to probably do some major mining because I'm really running low on diamonds. In fact, I may, in one of the upcoming episodes here, set up one of the Equivlent Exchange machines that will help create diamonds for me, because otherwise I'm going to be spending hours and hours mining. Even with quarries and that, diamonds are rare enough, so because I want to spend more time building than mining. So but next time we'll get our storage room going and get ready to get our first quarries up and going. And we will also continue automating the retrieval system and tying it into our automated systems. So until next time, if you enjoyed it, go ahead and give a like or leave a comment, and subscribe if you're enjoying the series. As always, have fun Minecrafting, and I'll see you next time.